Well, apparently there are people who love me. I love me too. That's why I'm having this. And I love y'all. Yeah. So there is a bit of personal information from the script that I needed redacted, but I redacted it. And as soon as I get reading this, as soon as I finish this, I will read it. What's up, Michael Keaton, also known as Dankness Falls? The Dank is in the house. I hope you all are prepared. This is going to be a really long stream, just to let you know. Doing good. Gave you a like. Jerry Springer style rant. Randy. Yakva says, what's up, Michael Keaton? Dankness says, I am Michael Keaton. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so I think I should give you guys a little introduction to this script. This script, I've written 5 full-length drafts of Cameo Man. Wasn't happy with any of them. Actually, I was happy with the last one that I updated, but I'm not going to read y'all that one. But this is the first ever feature-length completed Cameo Man screenplay that I ever did. And it has the original. Yakvo says, I am Birdman. So I'm going to read this. And if you don't know, in screen time, a page is a minute in screen time. This script is 104 pages. So it should be about 104 pages long. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah. Maya is all kind of carry with healthy pizza. Laugh my ass off. Okay. I'm almost done here. You'll forgive me if I take a bathroom break halfway through. This is going to be as long as a movie. He's going to end up looking like her if he keeps it up. No trolling anybody now. So here we go. I'm going to start. And let me see. Let's go to share. And start sharing the screen. Okay, here we go. Screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. Works best on a good computer. Hey, this is a good computer. Some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox next to the window. Okay, here we go. So here we go. We're going, and we're sharing. All right, so here we go. Cameo Man 2009 by Randy Brown. Now I'm not going to be able to see your your comments while I read. So sit back and relax with Cameo Man 2009 by Randy Brown. Fade in. Exterior Ray's house day. A large, one whitish-gray colored house with freshly cut grass sits in what must be a wealthy neighborhood. All is serene at the moment. A large brown truck parks in front of the house. A delivery man wearing a brown jumpsuit walks up carrying a clipboard. He rings the doorbell. After a few moments, Ray opens the front door. Hello. Hi, I'm looking for Raymond Jack. That's me. The everyman holds out a clipboard and a pen. I need you to sign this for me. What is this? I just need you to sign this. What for? They wouldn't say. Great. Who's it from? Frederickson Enterprises. Oh, I see. Then I'm assuming I can take this then? If you like, sir. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day, sir. The delivery man starts to walk away. Hey, wait! The delivery man returns. Yes, sir. Here. Ray takes out $100 bill out of his pocket and puts it in the delivery man's hand. I can't take this. Why not? This isn't the type of job that solicits gratuity. I won't tell if you don't. The delivery man stuffs the money in his shirt pocket. As you wish, sir. Have a nice day. You too, sir. The delivery man walks off and Ray closes the door. An interior Ray's house living room day. Ray's living room is also connected to his kitchen. Ray sits down on his couch with the clipboard and hits the button on the phone. Ray crosses his legs. Dial tone is heard. Dial uncle. Ringing is heard through the line. Hello? Hey, Unc, I just got a contract from your office. That's odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'm assuming you didn't mail it? I would have told you ahead of time if I did. That's weird. You can say that again. I'm not gonna. What's the contract regarding? Ray flips through the paper on the clipboard. Something about me relinquishing my rights to a government-funded experiment? Oh, I bet I know what that is. You do? Look through it a bit and see if the name Alexis Durant pops up. Ray flips through it a bit. It does, quite a bit, in fact. You know what that is? What? Remember you and I discussed you participating in a training and sparring of the new prototype android? The Andy? Yeah. That's what that is. So I should just sign it? I would give it a quick look through, and if you have any questions, just call me. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye-bye. Ray hits the button on the phone, ending the call. Let me see here. You relinquish all rights. Injury may be sustained. Said entity may not cause you harm to a third party. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. What time is it? Ray looks at his watch. Ah, crap. My show's coming on. Ray signs the electric signature. Ray Jack. The electric signature has a send button flashing next to it. He hits the signature. And send. Ray puts the clipboard on the coffee table and gets up to look at the remote. Now, where did I put that darn remote? Suddenly, a gray humanoid android comes crashing through the window. Uh-oh. The android grabs Ray. It throws him into the wall. Ray stumbles forward. There's a dent in the wall. Let's talk about this. The android slams Ray into the coffee table. You're not making this easy. The android throws Ray over a table. Violence is not the answer. The android jumps up on the table. Ray pulls its leg from underneath it. It falls, breaking the table in two. Ray runs past the android. It trips him. Ray falls. The android grabs Ray by the leg. It smashes Ray through the picture window in front of the house. Exterior Ray's house day. Ray lands on the lawn with some broken glass. The android looks through the hole of the picture window. It jumps through. Cody! What in the hell are you doing? Interior Ray's house Cody's room day. Cody Frederickson, 16, skinny, spiky hair, wears a yellow shirt with black stripe and black pants. Cody has his headphones on, bobbing his head to the music, completely oblivious. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Exterior Ray's house day. Ray dusts himself off. The android is approaching. All right, you had your chance. Now it's my turn. He assumes a fighting position. Let's go. The android starts throwing punches. Ray is dodging them masterfully. This ain't cramped quarters anymore. Ray kicks the android in the face. It stumbles back a few steps. Ray throws a barrage of kicks and punches between each sentence that the android seems to be taking rather badly. I know ninjutsu, jujutsu, lamapai, capoeira, Mayama Ryu combat, and the Navy's so blend of Filipino martial arts. Thai kickboxing, and Jeet Kune Do. But my favorite style? In slow motion, Ray leaps into the air and spinning kicks the android's head off. The android's head rolls onto the ground and comes to a stop. That's my kick your ass style. Alexis Durant, 30s, black hair, sexy, walks up clapping. She wears a purple, black pantsuit. Well done. Well done. Who are you? She offers her handshake, but Ray doesn't. I'm Alexis Durant. I created that android. The trial run was successful. That was a trial run? Yes, and although I am dismayed how easily my android was beaten. Don't feel too bad. I'm one of the top fighters in America. So as your cousin, we would have used him, but the law prohibits for this kind of testing on anyone under 18. Well, aren't I the lucky one? You certainly are. This experiment is momentous. Ray looks at his house. You could have warned me, by the way. I did. Didn't you read the contract? It clearly stipulates that testing would begin immediately. I guess I missed that part. Cody comes out of the house running up to Ray. What did you do? You could have gotten someone killed. Not a factor. The android is programmed to harm only you. Who is this, Ray? Alexis Durant walks over and kneels next to the fallen android and examines the wire coming out of its neck. It's odd, though. What's odd? You should have been able to incapacitate this android by kicking in its head. The visual sensors are here, see? She points to a lens on the android's chest. I guess. Even with your alleged martial arts practice, this android should have not been done so. The android grabs Alexis by the throat. Whoa! The android gets up and slams Alexis into the asphalt. She falls unconscious. Ray and Cody assume their fighting stances. You ready? Let's do this. The android starts kicking and punching with more ferocity now. Ray and Cody can barely keep up. Cody starts yelling with Ray as they fight the android. What does this thing want? Who cares what it wants? Just kill it. Cody looks behind himself. Look out! Ray and Cody leap out of the way as a sleek purple bus smashes into the robot. The two get up off the ground. The driver gets out wearing a lab coat. Her name is Lexi. She has short, spiky brown hair and gymnast build. She is about 30 to 35. Several others dressed in similar manner to Lexi attend Alexis Durant and peel what's left of the android up from under the bus. We'll take it from here, fellas. The others pick up Alexis and escort her onto the bus. Be careful, guys. Who are you? Don't mind me. I'm just a technician. We'll clean up your mess, gentlemen. Don't you worry. Do you work for her? Yes. Come on, Cody. Ray walks towards his house. Where are you going, Ray? I'm going to go get some answers. Exterior police station day. The sign out front, the nearly windowless building, reads Police Department in reflective letters. Interior police station day. Several of the officers are at their desks with computers and keyboards. Julie Banks, 29, athletic, walks up to her commanding officer. They both wear all black skin-tight police uniforms and wear shiny silver badges. Julie has platinum blonde hair and a bob. Michael Moon turns around and takes the piece of paper. Michael is 39, has a black buzz cut, and looks like he's seen some action. Yo, Mike, what's this? It appears to be a piece of paper. Ha ha, no really. It's called an assignment. Cops get those, you know. You ought to be thanking me. It's very high profile. I don't care about high profile. I care about action. It's not about action, Julie. It's about serving. Mike holsters his gun and shoulder harness. And protecting. Mike walks off down the hallway. Julie tails him. If I want to serve, I'll work at McDonald's. Mike stops and turns around. If you don't like your job, I can certainly arrange change. I've made other arrangements. Mike turns and continues walking. Do what you do best, Julie. Fly. I can kick your ass too, sir. I know you can. You can also fly like no one else I've seen. Mike and Julie turn a corner. You keep the helicopter in tip-top condition, your skill borders on mastery, and you never forget to fill out your paperwork. I was hoping that would get me noticed. It does, as a pilot. I need action. Then go for some paintball. Mike and Julie walk through the double doors. Interior hangar day. Mike and Julie walk past the helicopter. Mike grabs the clipboard off the wall and starts inspecting the helicopter and crossing off a checklist. It's a good paying gig, Julie. I want play, not pay. You were bloodthirsty. Mike walks to the front of the helicopter and examines the nose. He marks it off. I want to prove myself. I can do anything better than your men can do, and better. Julie, the president's a woman. I think that's enough female empowerment for everyone. Thanks a lot, Mike. I thought you were my friend. I am your friend, and if you play your cards right, you'll stand out even if you only are a pilot. I love how you put it, only a pilot. You make it sound so, what's the word? Oh, yeah, typical. Mike goes inside the cargo hold of the helicopter. He marks off another checkbox. Whining will not get you anywhere fast, Julie. It's not becoming. I don't want this job. You should be grateful. Eric Fredrickson has donated more money to law enforcement than I can think of. He's sponsoring our drug awareness program with a 2-mile marathon. Julie spins her finger around. Whoop-de-doo. Don't you wonder what it would be like to work for the 4th richest man on the planet? I heard he's a snob. You haven't even met him. Don't make snap judgments. It could be completely false. Well, I hope they are. Did you check the firing accuracy on the turrets? That's just about the only fun thing I get to do. I'll take that as a yes. Mike pushes the clipboard to Julie. She takes it. I guess I just can't win. Eric's waiting in the yacht on the Lake Mead. Better get to it. Mike walks off, leaving Julie alone. Fantastic. Interior St. Josie's Hospital day. The hospital is 4 stories high. Interior St. Josie's Hospital recovery room day. Alexis Durant is in bed with her eyes closed. She has an IV in her arm. Her eyes begin to flutter. Her heart monitor beats faster and faster. Her eyes snap open and her heart rate returns to normal. She sits up and looks at the IV in her arm. She pulls it out. She puts her feet on the floor and stands up. What am I doing here? Another Alexis stands in the corner. What are you doing here? That's a good question. Alexis doesn't turn to look at her hallucination as if this is normal. The last thing I remember is you don't remember anything. No, I don't. Then you need to get some answers. Yes. Alexis turns to her hallucination. Care to join me? As a matter of fact, I think I shall. Who are you, by the way? Who do you think I am? I don't know. Let's just say I'm your new best friend. Well, best friend, shall we? We shall. Exterior glass tower day. The glass tower is 90 stories high and has a sign that glows Fredrickson Enterprises at the top. There is also a fountain which pours over the same logo near the front. About half a football field away, Ray and Cody get out of Ray's BMW. They walk over to the grassy hill that has a steel door embedded in it. Ray takes out a card and sticks it to the slot next to the door. The door opens with a hollow moan. Interior secret entrance hallway. The hallway is straight, long, and dark. It is lit by 2 rows of fluorescents that line the hallway parallel to where the ceiling meets the wall. Why are we taking the secret entrance? I don't want to run into my girlfriend. Did you break up again? Unfortunately so. What was wrong with this one? Same thing that was wrong with all of them. And what's that? She can't take care of herself. I constantly run into this. Maybe you attract that. Yeah, right. I don't know. I just want a girlfriend that knows how to take care of herself, you know? Hold on, Ray. What? I don't think you realize what a wonderful woman you have. Oh, really? Really, man. Remember Crystal? Yeah. She was gorgeous. She wasn't my type. All she wanted was, you know. I want a real relationship, not just someone who wants to get on all the time. Most guys would die for that. I'm not most guys. That's evident. Ray and Cody are at the elevator doors. Ray pokes a button and it glows and the doors open. Interior secret entrance elevator day. Ray and Cody are standing in the elevator. So what are you looking for again? I'm looking for a woman who can handle herself. Is that too much to ask? Your problem is you don't know a good thing when you have it. Needy isn't a bad thing. Every second of every day she wanted me to go above and beyond the call of duty. Well, some relationships require that. Relationships require give and take, but when you're the one doing all the giving and she's the one doing all the taking, it can get rather frustrating. I was going to say oppressive, but that works too. Interior helicopter day. Julie's piloting. She wears a round black helmet with the sunshade down. Eric Frederiksen sits in the back. Eric is 50, wears an expensive green suit, and is clean shaven. Do you want to talk? I'm really not supposed to. Come on, I know policy. You can at least tell me your name. Julie Banks. I'll just remember you as Agent Julie Banks. I'd prefer it if you didn't. Fair enough. How long have you been a pilot? I've been one since 18, so 11 years. Are you a policewoman as well? I'd like to think so, but I sure as hell don't feel like it. You look like you could handle yourself. I can. That's not a trait I usually see in a woman. Excuse me, sir? I'm talking about combat. Oh, you're kind of distracting me. I'm sorry, I usually talk with my pilots. You shouldn't really. I know. Eric looks down at the gun in the holster between the pilot's seat. What kind of gun is that? A loud one. You ever shoot anybody? I studied combat strategy as Sun Tzu and has mastered ninjutsu. What does that mean? I never had to. Interior Eric's office day. Ray and Cody walk through the secret entrance embedded in the wall. The room is quite spacious, and there is a desk in front of a sliding glass window that opens up onto a terrace. Looks like he's not here yet. Whoa, you figured that out. Exterior glass terror rooftop day. Ray and Cody walk over to the stairs on the terrace and walk out onto the landing pad on the roof. Ray and Cody stand while the helicopter lands and wind whips their clothes. Eric gets out and waves to Julie, who flies away. Interior Eric's office day. Ray and Cody enter, followed by Eric. Eric turns the high back leather chair to his desk and falls backwards into it. Whew, that was a long flight. We have to talk about something. Is it important? Yeah, actually. Why didn't you call me on my cell phone? Ray takes out a cell phone and waves it in his hand. Eric grabs it. I must have left it at your place again. Must have. What do you want to talk about? The house is demolished. What? Why? Alexis Durant. Why? What'd she do? Well, we ran the first successful test of the war android. How'd it go? Sooner than expected. In my living room. What? Testing began immediately. So, what happened? The android tore the place apart. Were you hurt? It went after me. Then it went haywire and went after everybody, Alexis Durant included. That's horrible. What did Alexis say? I say, don't worry about it. The three turned to the office doorway to find Alexis Durant clad in hospital jumpsuit. Alexis. Eric gets up and walks around the desk. Alexis marches up to him and slaps him in the face. Hard. She points an accusing finger in his face. That's for talking about me behind my back. Alexis, we barely shut up. And now I hear the promotion is going to Saul Goldberg. Saul has been working rather diligently lately. And what? I was shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I was warned about you and your hobsnobbery. If you just let me finish, no, I will not let you finish. I've worked my ever-loving ass off for you, and what have I got? Nothing. My last promotion was barely a fraction of a cent raise in pay. You claim to have integrity and honesty, but that's all a sham. I don't think you have an honest bone in your body, and your integrity counts for nothing. I'm starting to wonder if your wife died of natural cancer, or if dealing with you was just something she couldn't stand. Alexis tries to slap Eric, but he catches it. You're right, Alexis. I have been dishonest. I've been put in the word that Goldberg was up for a raise. But that was only a ruse. But that was only because I knew corporate spies were listening. The job was going to go to you. But after that little tirade, I don't think that you will get the promotion. In fact, now that I think of it, clean out your desk. You're fired. Alexis rips his hand from her grip and stomps her way toward the door. You haven't heard the last of me, Eric Fredrickson. Eric looks at Ray and Cody, who are in shock. What? That was tense. You can say that again. I'm not gonna. You don't have to. Allow me to break the tension. Actually, you already did, but okay. Come with me. Into your elevator day. Eric, Ray, and Cody stand in the elevator. There's a silence that isn't broken for a few seconds. So, how did the merger go along? It didn't. It didn't? No. Why not? I don't make lethal weaponry, Cody. All Trinitech is kill, kill, kill. It's not the road I want to go down. Have you found a bodyguard yet? I don't need a bodyguard, Ray. Let's not get into that discussion again. But, Uncle, no, you are not my bodyguard. You're never going to find a bodyguard who doesn't use a gun. They don't exist, not in this day and age. I'll keep looking. You know, I know your skills, Ray. Drop it. But I'm around you all the time. I'm the best fighter on this side of the planet, and I would rather use my parakeet to defend me from missiles. You're too important of a person than to risk your life for me. Even for you? Ray, I said drop it. But the elevator dings. We're here. The room has no windows and adorned with several rows and rows of non-lethal weaponry lining the walls. Ray and Cody step out of the elevator and into the armory. Ah, yes, the armory. There's no place quite like it. We're not here to look at weapons, Cody. Oh, how come? We're here for something else. All right, party pooper. What are we here for, Uncle Eric? Remember when I said I had something special to show you? Dear God, please let it be a car. Sorry. Dagnammit. I'm freaking 16, Dad. You'll get a car when you can respect one. I can respect it? Right. So, what do you want to show us? Well, for years on end, soldiers in the Middle East, or any desert for that matter, have always had to cope with radically intense heat. So, to combat this, Fredrickson Enterprises has chosen to tackle this problem head on. So what? When I was in the Congo combating deforestation, I came upon a scientist who devoted his life to creating new and exciting fabrics from a rare beetle that lives there. With the materials, we were able to create a synthesized fabric that stretches and hugs the skin like it were the flesh itself. And this particular fabric is completely fire resistant. You mean retardant? No, Ray, I mean resistant. This material won't burn until 364 degrees, and it traps cold like it were in a net. If you cool this bodysuit, you can wear it under about a ton of armor and still feel like you're in Antarctica. Ask me about the marathon. What about the marathon? Each of the top 3 finalists will be awarded one of these bodysuits as a token of our appreciation and of their accomplishments. I plan to debut the bodysuits on air tomorrow morning on Sandy Summers Live, and that's where you come in. What do you want me to do? Eric hits a button on the wall and spins around, revealing the bodysuit. I want you to wear it. A car would have been cooler. Ray and Eric look at Cody. What? Into your apartment building night. Alexis walks up to her door by the stairway. She fumbles with her keys. Her hallucination is sitting on the doorway behind her. Are you going to let him push you around like that? This startles Alexis, and she drops her keys and whips around. You scared me. I should scare him. Him who? You know who. Alexis picks her keys up. I did say some pretty nasty things. Did you feel them undeserved? Interior apartment night. Alexis walks in and closes the door behind her. She switches on the lights. The room is Spartan in decor with a hint of Asian influence. I don't know. The hallucination is on the couch. I think you do, which is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. What do you want me to do? You know what. You're insane. The hallucination appears behind her and whispers in her ear. No, you're insane. I'm just a hallucination. Stop talking. Nope, don't think so. You're fired, Alexis. So what? So what? So show Fredrickson who's boss. Stop talking to me. Your mother was weak. Your father was weak. Weakness flows in your veins. That's not true. That's not true. You can deny it if you want to, but deep down you know it to be true. What do you want me to do? What do you think? Okay, I'll do it. But first I think I need to. Alexis blacks out and falls onto the floor. Exterior TV station day. The one-story complex has several satellite dishes and an antenna coming out the top. Interior news studio day. Eric has tissue paper coming out his collar, and a makeup woman is applying makeup to Eric's face. Is all this makeup necessary? Sandy Summers sits across from him at a desk. She has long blonde hair and wears black glasses and a blue suit. She's 39. Just relax, Mr. Fredrickson. We do this all the time. It's our job. Does every guest go through this? Even the unimportant ones. What are you implying? I'm sorry, Mr. Fredrickson. I didn't want you to make you feel insignificant. It would take a lot more than some little comment to do that. Well, then I'll just say for one of the richest men on the planet, you don't seem to do a lot of experience with this kind of thing. Don't push it, Miss Summers. You can call me Sandy. Does everybody? They do. Well, Sandy, the reason I seem inexperienced is because I'm usually not the one doing this. Who does? I do. Ray enters clad in costume and has sunglasses on. Ray, do I look okay? You look fantastic. Glad you approve. Who is this? Sandy Summers. Meet my nephew and head of PR person, Ray Jack. They shake hands. Didn't I see you somewhere? The Martial Arts Expo. I was kicking the crap out of 3 other guys at the time. Oh yeah, your cousin was there too, right? I don't remember. Interior news station hallway day. Security guard is walking down the hallway. He has a gun on a lanyard connected to a key card. Someone taps him on the shoulder. Excuse me. Security guard turns around. Do I know you, miss? I have some important information. Okay. Someone is planning to kill Eric Fredrickson. Who? Alexis hits the guard in the throat. He grabs his throat and falls down. Me. Interior news studio day. Eric is with Sandy across from the news desk. Ray is watching the two on the monitor. So what are the points you want to touch on? I wish you would have prepared me. We are preparing Mr. Fredrickson. This is just a run through. So do I look at you or do I look at the camera? Try to keep your eyes on me if you can. What if I stutter? We'll edit it in post. Is this typical? Of what? A TV show. I already answered that, Mr. Fredrickson. What did you say? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Please, Mr. Fredrickson, try to stay focused. I'm sorry, I haven't had my coffee today. Can we get somebody, Mr. Fredrickson, his mocha latte? Ray hears a squeak coming from the rafters. He looks up at the catwalk and barely sees a figure moving around. He looks at the ladder and climbs up it. He sees that Alexis Durant is aiming the security guard's gun at Eric. No! This startles Alexis. She fires and misses. Ray leaps at Alexis and the gun falls to the floor, firing again. Somebody call security! Alexis kicks Ray off of her and starts to run. What's going on? Ray! Alert security, we have an intruder. Ray gets up and chases after Alexis along the catwalk. She finds a door leading to another studio and slams it shut behind her. Interior Toxo side catwalk day. Alexis runs to the far end of the catwalk and whips around. Ray's at the other end. Just calm down, Alexis. Nobody wants to hurt you. Alexis takes out a black pen. What are you going to do? Write me to death? She splits apart the pen to reveal a disconcertingly long spike. Oh, I don't want to do this. Then don't. I'll teach you. Ray and Alexis run at each other. They clash in the middle. Ray wrestles with Alexis. Ray has both hands around Alexis's forearm. She trying to stab him with the spike. The spike is centimeters away from Ray's left eyeball. Interior talk show set day. The set is brightly lit with loud colors. The four hosts are Barbie doll knockoffs named Felicia, Purdy, Gloria, and Talia. They are all blonde, thin as the thinnest of rails, and are about 18 to 22. The host Felicia begins her benign conversation. On the glass coffee table before them is the newest advancement in fashion, tinted glasses. That's right, Gloria. These fashionable glasses come straight from Paris. That's hot. The studio audience laughs. How much do they cost? They're tribunale, so about $2,000, which is cheap if you make as much money as I do. For show. For show, indeed. And before anyone tries these on, I'd just like to address some rumors about my quote-unquote tarnished past. I think everybody should just get a life. It's not like anyone's done things I'm not accused of. And if anyone out there is judging me, let me just say that there is a strong price to pay for ones who judge people for being bad. You go, girl. And with that, let's try on this rather fine eyewear. Each of the girls grab their reflective eyewear and slip it on. You look so hot. I know, I always look hot. What about me? You look good. But not as good as me, though. For show. Now we have reviewed this review of glasses, so let's turn us to... Something falls onto the coffee table, shattering the glass coffee table. It is a body. Ray's. Ray gets up, brushes the glass off him, looks around, and then directly into the camera and says, "Sorry." Then he runs off. The studio camera has a close-up on Felicia, looking incredibly confused. Was that supposed to happen? Robert? Exterior police station day. The sun is shining and laughter can be heard. Police station. Mike Moon is laughing with 3 or 4 30-something buddies when Julie walks in. What's so funny, guys? Bennigan's. Play it again for Julie. Bennigan's, a skinny black man with a mustache, hits rewind. All right. The footage shows from the previous scene plays. Was that supposed to happen? Robert? Was that supposed to happen? Robert? What were we watching? You don't know? It's on every station. They're calling him the Cameo Man. Who? Show a freeze frame of Ray brushing himself off. He falls what's got to be 40-foot drop and runs off like there's nothing to it. Do they know who it is? That's the big question. The station won't say jack, but our guess is it is the dumb lighting guy who fell from the rafters. It's all over the net. It's practically the most viewed video of all time. Nobody knows who he is. That's great. Word is he saved Eric Frederickson's life. What do you want to see? Why did you want to see me? Okay, that's enough. Back to work, guys. The others leave the room. Mike walks over to Julie. What's going on? Someone tried to kill Eric Frederickson. Really? Word is he wants a bodyguard. Yes, thank you, God. Whoa. Who said it was you? I'm giving the job to Bennigan's. It's got to be me, Mike. I'm the most qualified for the position. How so? I already know him. He likes me, and I've already flown with the man. Mike scratches the back of his head. I don't know. Please, Mike, I need this. 2 conditions. But 2 conditions. That's the way it is. Okay, what? 1, you stop complaining about getting action. Deal. And the other? Stop taking the last jelly donut. They're very hard to find, and I don't like them as much as glazed. Julie shakes Mike's hand. You got yourself a deal. When do I start? Mike looks at his watch. Actually, you were supposed to be there an hour ago. Exterior glass tower night. The tower has the moon in the background. You wanted to see me? Enter Eric's office night. Eric sits low in his chair. Ray is approaching Eric's desk. Yes. What do you need? Eric pauses for a moment. Am I dishonest? Not as far as I know. I was being... What? I was being a little bit devious, wasn't I? There's a difference between being strategic and devious. I would lean towards strategic. Eric looks up. Really? Definitely. I don't know. It's something else, isn't it? Eric smiles weakly. Good old Ray. You could always see right through me. What is it? Eric gets up and looks out the window behind his desk. It's two things, actually. Both are internal compromises I can't help feel, but I initiated. Get it off your chest. Well, okay, walk out with me. Exterior glass tower night. Eric and Ray are on the terrace looking out onto the city. Is it important? Very. So let's hear it. We have a mole. What? That's right. Who? I have a few suspects, but no hard evidence. Anybody I know? No, nobody you know. Not that I know of. You should take action immediately. How do you expect me to do that? Round up all my employees one by one and ask, are you the mole? There are subtler ways. Oh, hold on. Eric hangs his head. Yeah, I know. But it gets exhausting. When I was a kid, I dreamed of running my own empire, but I never dreamed I wouldn't know who to trust. Ray puts his hand on Eric's shoulder. You can trust me. And Cody, too. I know. What's the other thing? We've been receiving threats. What kind of death threats? Alexis? Who else? Perp doesn't leave their name, and of course, the fact that their name is untraceable tells me it's got to be her, and the mole is probably helping. There's got to be some way to track her. There is. Heavy interrogation, grilling all my close employees, but that would be utterly rude. I can't defile their trust like that. The media has half the world believing I'm a snob. Don't worry about that. The media is going to slant the news any which way to get more viewers. The media has been doing that since the beginning of time. Eric shakes his head and chuckles. I love their little slant on you. Yeah, Cameo Man. Who knew? You could be my spokesperson. I'd rather be your what? Never mind. No, really, what were you going to say? I was going to say your bodyguard, but I'll just drop it. Thank you. Back to the matter at hand, I've been receiving death threats, but that's not what bothers me. What's bothering you? Alexis. She's threatening the marathon. The marathon? Yep. What are you going to do? Promise you won't argue? I guess. The marathon? It's canceled. Interior abandoned water treatment plant night. Alexis pulls up in her car. Her hallucination is sitting in the passenger seat. I don't know. What don't you know? I guess we can't go to the apartment, can we? I guess you figured that out. How do we get in? It's abandoned, dipstick. Walk in. I can't fight him alone. You aren't alone. You're a big help. Don't get me wrong, but I need actual help. Then go into therapy. No, I can't kill Eric Frederickson. Then you need help. But who? Alexis gets out of the car. Her hallucination is behind her. I got it. What? Oh. What? Oh, this is brilliant. Brilliant. Our best idea to date. What? We will kill Eric's entire family. I don't want to kill anybody. The hallucination puts her arms around Alexis. Oh, but you do. Oh, but I don't. You can't argue with me. The hallucination walks around Alexis. We are going to kill Alexis. We are going to kill Eric. We're going to kill his friends. We're going to kill his family. We're going to wipe him off the face of the planet. What do you mean? I mean, no more Eric Fredrickson. Poof, he's gone. I can't do that. I'm too tired. You don't have to do it. If I don't, who will? Exterior Falcon Factory's day. The building is large and encased in glass windows. The clouds look purplish orange. Thank you for inviting me, Mr. Falcon. Falcon Factory's glass hallway day. Freddie Falcon, 40s, energetic, wears a lab coat, ushering Eric, Ray, Cody, and Julie around the hallway with scientists. Not at all. Your company has helped us many times in the past, Mr. Fredrickson. Might I ask who these fine people are? This is my nephew, Ray Jack. Hello. Hi. Ray and Freddie shake hands. And my son, Cody Fredrickson. They shake. How's it going? I'm still here. It's still here. And my bodyguard, Julie Banks. How do you do? Freddie kisses her hand. Fine, now that you're here. A few yards away, mixed in the crowd of scientists, is Alexis Durant. She's checking off a checklist on a clipboard, watching the quintet wander down the hall. What exactly does your factory specialize in? Please, Ray, don't ask too many questions. It's quite all right, Mr. Fredrickson. He has a right to be so curious. Come, I'll show you. Interior assembly room day. Freddie, Eric, Ray, and Julie show the sterile environment. The machinery is awesome. Welcome to the heart of Falcon Factories, the assembly room. So, Ray, you asked, what does Falcon Factories specialize in? Being special. This looks impressive. Thank you, I appreciate that. All joking aside, I know, sometimes I get ahead of myself. Interior Falcon Factory's glass hallway day. Alexis walks down the hallway to the control hub. She takes off her coat and hard hat and enters the hub. Interior Falcon Factory's control hub day. Several employees are monitoring various locations on the new multiple monitors. Nobody seems to notice Alexis. She reaches into her jacket pocket and barely pulls out a small gun when a young female scientist notices her. Can I help you? I can't seem to find the bathroom. Well, that's simple. Just go out those doors, make a left down the hallway, then a right at the security station, then keep going straight. Then Alexis' attention is focused on the monitor that displays the assembly room. She ignores the scientist. Interior assembly room day. Freddie is launching into a spiel. Eric, Ray, Cody, and Julie are listening intently. Falcon Factory boasts the speediest factories on the planet. We have factories in England, Japan, Germany, Mexico, Canada, and even Australia. So basically in almost every major country around the world. Freddie points at Julie. Correct, little lady. How many Andys have you created so far? So far, 500. How long does it take? We can produce 50 robots in 20 minutes. That's like 2 per minute. Give or take a few. Prove it. Okay, you asked for it. Freddie speaks into a walkie-talkie. Control? This is Control. Fredrickson wants a demonstration. Interior Falcon Factory's Control Hub Day. The young female scientist speaks into her walkie-talkie. Will do. She looks at the pudgy controller. You heard him. Initiate build sequence. A pudgy man hits the initialize button. Interior assembly room day. Freddie, Eric, and Ray and Julie watch 2 androids being built while Freddie speaks. The Andy's psychology is basic, but we found the 3 laws to be a little limiting in what it could do. Andy? Oh, sorry. Advanced non-death inducing individual. We call it the Andy for short. So it won't kill. It's programmed so it won't. But it could. Anything could be deadly, but as I'm sure as you're aware, your father's company has sworn itself to never make weapons that kill. But it could. Yes, that's all I wanted to know. So tell us more about its psychology. As I said before, we found the 3 laws limiting, so we implemented our own directives, which are Accomplish the mission, aid fellow androids, do not engage non-hostiles. What qualifies as non-hostiles? If you don't have a weapon, you're considered non-hostile, unless you break the android's impact resistance ratio, or IRR. What does that mean? If you punch it, it will attack you. Eric folds his arms. I fail to notice the directive that commands thou shalt not kill. We're working on it. Interior Falcon Factory's control hub day. Alexis pulls out her gun and fires it up into the air. The people in the room look at her. Who's in charge here? They all point to the young female scientists. Thanks a lot, guys. All you idiots leave. The people in the room file out. The scientists begin to leave. Not you. Darn. What do you want? I want you to enter the security code on Andy programming files. Those are restricted files. Alexis cocks her gun. Yes, ma'am. The scientist sits at the console and types in the password. Okay, now what? How many batches are there? 5 groups of 20. Go over there facing the corner, and don't look at me unless you want to eat a bullet. What are you going to do? Alexis begins typing. I'm already doing it. Alexis pulls the microphone up to her lips. Interior assembly room day. At the far end of the room, about 100 androids stand deactivated. Ray, Cody, Eric, Julie, and Freddie look at the new androids coming out the line. Voila! Amazing. Batches 1 through 5 activate. The android's eyes begin glowing red as they perk up to attention. What the? That's Alexis. That's right, Eric. Batches 1 through 4 to the control hub. Batch 5, kill Eric Fredrickson. Oh, damn. Ray and Cody assume fighting position. Julie takes out her gun. Eric, run! Eric manages to run out the door as about 80 androids start to walk down a separate hallway. Oh, no, you don't. Aim for their chests. Julie starts firing at the androids. She takes out 2 or 3. Then chaos reigns. The Ray and Cody start kicking and punching the androids as they come at them. Still a few more follow Eric down the hall. Interior Falcon Factory's glass hallway day. Eric is running down the hall as 5 androids are chasing after him. Eric files through the crowd. Make way, people! The androids are throwing people out of the way. Eric looks back. Duality to technology, my ass. Eric rounds the corner. Interior assembly room day. Ray and Cody are smashing androids left, right, up, and down. Ray gets choked by one of the androids. A little help! Freddy is opening one of the freshly made and still deactivated androids' head. I'm working on it. Cody bends down and throws an android over himself. Any day now! Oh, the Fredrickson wit. Freddy presses a button and his eyes flicker on. Freddy points to the remaining androids. Deactivate those androids. The android shakes its head no. Override code Cirrus. The android nods and gets into the fights, bashing the android's head that's choking Ray in the face. Yeah, that's really good description, Randy. Good job. Ray rubs his neck. Thank you. The android gives a thumbs up. Ray looks in one direction. Julie. An android has Julie in a chokehold while another is punching her in the gut. Ray grabs her gun off the floor and shoots the android, punching Julie. Julie puts her foot around the android, which has her in a chokehold, and pushes herself backwards. This causes the android to fall on its back with Julie on top of it. This crushes its midsection. Interior Falcon Factory's control hub day. The 80 robots march up to the control hub, and Alexis walks out to greet them. My escort has arrived. Interior assembly room day. Ray, Cody, Julie, and Freddie, and the last of Andy are the only one left standing in the room. That's about it. We'll find Eric. I'm going to reprogram the Andys. Let's go. Interior Falcon Factory's glass hallway day. Ray, Cody, and Julie mingle in the crowd. The 5 Andys seem to have stopped. Why did they stop? I don't know. What should we do? You should keep your eyes on them. I'll send for reinforcements. You do that. Julie runs off down the hall. She is hot, isn't she? I had to save her. Come on, Ray. She was being ganged up on. That could have happened to anybody. I can't risk it. She can handle herself, admit it. Right now, I'm focused on two things, these androids and two questions. What questions? One, why did they stop? And two, where's Eric? Enter Falcon Factory's control hub day. Freddy runs into the control hub and sees the young female scientist typing away. What happened? The lady implanted a virus. We can't track or shut down the androids from here. What about the ones in the hallway? You'll have to shut them down manually. Great. Freddy runs out. Interior Falcon Factory's glass hallway day. Freddy comes up to Ray and Cody with two friendly androids behind him. A crowd is gathered. Alexis implanted a virus. We can't shut those 5 androids down. So what do we do? In 5 minutes, we'll have 4 more androids to take out those androids. What if they don't win? I don't know. We'll deal with it. What? No. Ray runs forward and kicks one in the chest. It falls to the ground. One android kicks Ray up against the wall. Cody sweeps the android's legs and slams his fist into its chest lens after it lands on the ground. Freddy turns to the 2 friendly androids. Help them out, will ya? The friendlies leap into the fight. They grab one Andy by the arm and Ray flip kicks it in the chest lens. Its arm rips off in the friendly's grip and it falls to the ground. 2 to go. Ray and Cody are back to back. The androids punch. Ray kicks one in the face. Its head pops off. One friendly android grabs it by the legs and smashes it into the wall. Cody is dodging blows. 1 more left, guys. Hey, Lone Ranger. The Andy turns around. Ray and the 2 androids run and jump and kick the android in the chest. It crumples up against the wall. The crowd starts clapping. That was amazing. I do my best. I was talking about the androids. Oh. Great show of teamwork. You know, we have to keep this secret. I'm talking to you now, Ray. Oh. Yeah, sure. Julie comes running down the hall up to Ray, Cody and Freddy. Are the police on their way? We totally lost track of the androids. What? How? They took off in a purple bus. That should be easy to find. Actually, it isn't. There are 300 purple buses in Falcon Factories. By the time we figure out which ones, won't even matter. Damn it. Wait, do you hear that? We hear a pounding coming from a closet. Julie holds her gun to the door and opens it quickly. Eric falls out. Eric! Ray helps Eric up. I was dying in there. Don't you people ventilate your closets? It was never really a concern. Where's Alexis? She took off. And now she has her own army. Are all the Andys taken care of? We got to warn the police. I'll inform them of the situation. Keep it quiet. If this gets out, we could ruin both me and Falcon Factories. Can't you track them? She's disabled the tracking device. They could be anywhere now. Julie throws her arms up. Great. Enter Eric's office day. Eric sits at his desk. Ray, Cody, and Julie are watching security footage of Alexis in the security hub. Julie has papers in one hand. Something seriously wrong with her. You figure that out, huh? This is way out of character for her. She's way too pissed off. She's always pissed off. It's too much even for her. Julie turns to Eric with a sheet of puffballs stapled together. I think she might be mentally deranged. Like crazy? Very. If you watch this video, you'll see that she's talking to someone. Our witnesses confirms that Alexis wasn't speaking to someone who wasn't in the room. So you think she was talking to somebody through radio? They investigated all transmissions going in and out of that room. No such luck. We had lip readers watch the video. Here's just some of what which was said. I don't want to kill him. No. Don't make me do it. No, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Do I have to? Etc., etc., etc. Look, Julie, I have a lot to attend to. Believe it or not, this is not my only priority. Maybe you'd like to discuss this at my place? What? We could look over the reports, if that's okay with you. Like a date? Well, no, not sure. What? I said sure. What about Eric? I have 2 men outside the main entrance. Oh. Go ahead and go. Call us if you need us. Into your police station day. Bennigan's brings up a folder to Mike. Yo, Mike, have you seen Julie? Nope. She's not answering her phone. She probably left it in her car again. You know how she is. So what do I do? Contact Eric Ferguson. She should be with him. Should and be are not the same thing. Ain't that the truth? Enter Eric's office day. The phone rings. Eric answers. Eric Fredrickson speaking. This is Detective Bennigan's. I'm looking for Julie Banks. I'm sorry, she's not in. Where'd she go? She stepped out. Well, just tell her to contact Detective Bennigan's. She knows me. Regarding what? Apparently, Alexis Durant's sister okayed a drug that was experimental in order to save her life. She may respond with the proper therapy, but she is most likely having an adverse effect on her mind. Adverse effect? Increased paranoia, aggression, even hallucinations. Is there a cure? It's very likely. We had a counteragent that could be administered immediately. I'll let her know. Okay, thank you. Enter Ray's house living room day. Ray and Julie have files spread out on the coffee table. Ray hands Julie a glass of water. She takes a sip, and Ray sits down. Thank you. You're welcome. So, did you read the profile? I skimmed it. Any ideas? I never knew so much about someone I hardly ever met. Where would you go if you were her? I don't know. Guess. I don't know. I'm not her. I'd find some place to lie low. Unfortunately, in Las Vegas 2020, there's about 1,000 or so spots like that. She needs space. Why do you say that? For the androids. Ray's cell phone starts ringing. He answers. Hello? Yeah. Sure, hold on. It's for you. Huh? It's for you. Julie takes the phone. Hello? Julie, it's Eric. How can I help you? Is there a problem? No, nothing like that. What then? Detective Bennigan's wants you to call him. Why didn't he call my cell? He said he tried. Oh, crap, I left it at home. Tell him I'm coming over. Wait, better yet, I'll call him. Will do. Bye-bye. Julie wants up and looks at Ray. Can I take this phone? Sure, I've got another. She gets up and put her jacket on and starts dialing. Thanks. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. They got a lead. What about the files? Don't worry about it. I got copies. Oh, okay. Julie begins to walk out the door. I'll see you later, okay? Okay. Bye. Julie closes the front door behind her. And there she goes. Damn it. Exterior city streets, night. Julie is driving down the street in her black Humvee on the phone. She is talking on Ray's phone. She can be cured? What does that matter now? She's guilty either way. I'll call you later. Bye. Julie puts the phone in her jacket pocket. Somebody behind her honks. Julie puts her arm out of the window and makes a passing symbol. Go around. They honk again. I said go around. More honks. Julie arranges her rearview mirror and sees a purple bus. Oh, hell. The bus rams her from the back and skids at her out of control. Enter Ray's house, Ray's bedroom day. Ray's bedside telephone is ringing. Ray is in bed and puts a pillow over his head. Go away. On the fourth ring, Ray picks it up. What is it? It's like 7 a.m. Ray, Julie's been kidnapped. How did you find out? Get down here now. Where are you? I'm at the tower. Enter Eric's office day. Ray and Cody run in. Eric is waiting for them. What happened? I don't know. I know you always answer your cell, so I tracked you when you didn't answer. And I got a lock on the old abandoned factory. Why were you calling? Just to see if you were okay. I got this text when I came into work. Eric hands Ray Eric's cell phone. Under attack by Oh, Lord. What? I gave Julie my phone. This is crazy. Agreed. Then the cops told me they found Julie's Humvee totaled on the West Avenue. Did you tell them what happened? Cody, I can't explain everything right now, but Julie is in trouble. What do you want us to do? Eric's cell phone rings. Eric takes it away from Ray. Eric takes it from Ray and answers. Hello? The cop is dead if you're not here in 2 hours. No cops. Alexis? Alexis? What? She hung up. She has Julie. I told you, Cody, she can't take care of herself. We'll call the police. Alexis will kill her. We can't even use the radio because she'll be listening. Well, then we'll save her. Ray, I won't harm her. I'll just capture her and get her to deactivate the androids. Do you really think you can do that? I gotta try. Besides, you make weapons for a living. We're both highly trained fighters. Load us up. How are we gonna find her, Ray? I think we already have. Interior armory. Eric, Ray, and Cody enter the armory. Ray takes the gun off the shelf. Drill-tip tranquilizer gun. The casing needle stops with the body. The needle will penetrate armor, knocking out just about anybody in 1.4 seconds. Cody grabs a ballistic grappling hook. Ballistic grapple, good for climbing and busting through an inch-thick piece of plywood. Ray grabs a watch. Mace watch, fires a permanent purple dye / pepper spray, good for blinding your opponent. Cody grabs some grenades. E1 smoke grenades. If you're under fire, this will make sure you have cover or for a distraction. Ray grabs a pen-like device. Tubular torch, good for opening padlocks or sealing metal doors together. Cody grabs a rifle. Beanbag gun, fires beanbag full of lead pellets, packs 6 powerful punches. Ray grabs a glass bullet full of yellow liquid. What's this? Fast-acting sodium pentothal, also known as True Serum. Shoot a person with this and it'll tell you anything you want to know. Ray looks at the marathon costumes. Let's suit up. Montage. Ray grabs a shade. Cody zips up his boots. Ray puts on his glove. Cody snaps on his belt. Ray zips up his back. Cody holsters his tranquilizer gun. Ray puts on his mask. Ray holds out Cody's mask. Nothing is going over this hair. Are you ready, Cameo Man? What do you say, Cameo Kid? Kid? I've got a surprise for you two. Huh? Interior circular room. The lights are off. Door opens and Eric, Ray, and Cody step inside. Lights. The lights flicker on. A Jaguar XJ1000 is sitting in the middle of the room. Is this for us? No, it's for you. What? Yeah, what? When you get your driver's license, Cody, the car is yours. You were so cool, Dad. That's not all. Eric takes out the keys with the remote attached. He presses a button. The car disappears into invisibility. Cody jumps up. Yes! Aw, how come I didn't get a car? You got the house. Yeah, Ray, you got the house. Yeah, but the house can't turn invisible. Eric presses the button again. The car becomes visible. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome. Now go catch Alexis. Let's go. Interior Jaguar XJ1000A. Ray gets in the driver's seat and Cody gets in the passenger seat. Both buckle their seatbelts. Now just ease it out of here. Don't go to interior circular room. The Jaguar races down the corridor, leading outside. Interior abandoned water treatment plant day. The purple bus is parked outside. Interior office and water treatment plant day. Julie is sitting unconscious, handcuffed to a chair. Alexis enters. Alexis walks behind Julie and puts her mouth to Julie's ear. Wake up! Julie jolts into consciousness. What the fuck? Sorry. Alexis Durant. What do you want? I want the access codes to your computer. What makes you think I would give you those? Alexis turns to her hallucinating witch is standing in the corner. She's not going to tell us. Then hit her. I'm not going to hit her. Julie looks at Alexis. Julie looks where Alexis is looking and doesn't see anyone. Who are you talking to? Do I have to hit her? Hello? Silence! No! Alexis slaps Julie. You will speak when spoken to. Screw you, you crazy bitch. Alexis hits her again. I'm gonna kill you. We'll see. Alexis looks at Julie for a few moments, then walks out. That bitch is crazy. Julie sees a paperclip on the floor. Julie gets out of her seat and puts her legs over the handcuffs, bringing her arms to the front. Then she picks up the paperclip. Interior abandoned water treatment plant hallway day. Alexis is walking down the hallway with her hallucination in tow. I don't want to kill her. You don't have a choice. I don't want to kill anyone. Doesn't Eric deserve it? I don't even know anymore. Alexis stops and spins around face to face, her hallucination. You're becoming weak. I am not weak. Then do what must be done. I don't like this plan of yours. This woman has done nothing to me. You then have an android killer. No. What? I said no. I'm not doing that. Are you going to follow through with the plan? I don't know. Exterior abandoned water treatment plant day. We see a rippling silhouette of a Jaguar approaching the gates. Interior Jaguar XJ1000 day. Cody turns to Ray. Are you sure this is the best course of action? Alexis said no cops, so we're not bringing the cops. I don't know if I'm prepared for this. You're a better fighter than I am, Cody, and I'm ready to unleash hell. I guess that's the difference between you and me. We're no different, Cody. Only different in your mind. We're both perfectly capable people. All that is lacking is the will. Okay, let's do this. I'll park near the door. After that, follow my lead. Interior water treatment plant entrance day. Ray and Cody emerge from the nothingness and close the doors behind them. They both rush over to the doors, weapons drawn. Above them, Lexi watches them as they run through the doorway. Lexi speaks into her watch. Alexis, this is Lexi. We have intruders. Interior abandoned water treatment hallway day. Alexis talks into her watch. Who is it? It looks like Cameo Man and some kid. I'll send the Andes to your location. Where are they? South side entrance. Alexis runs to the office and swings open the door. Interior office in the water treatment plant day. Alexis looks and sees handcuffs on the ground. She punches in the window and the door and breaks it. Son of a bitch! The hallucination is behind her. Should have killed her while you had the chance. Shut up! Interior abandoned water treatment plant open area day. Ray slides against the wall, followed by Cody with both their guns drawn. Be careful, Ray. Ray turns to Cody and says, Hey, I'm always careful. Just then, an Andy leaps out from the corner and grabs Ray by the throat. Ray is choking. Ship. The Andy throws Ray against the wall. Cody fires to the ballistic grapple and fires it into the Andy's chest. It falls backwards. Ray is on the ground and gives a thumbs up. Look out! The Andy jumps off a catwalk, and Cody turns just in time to punch its chest end and send it crumpling to the ground. Cody takes a beanbag out of the sling and cocks the weapon. Free for all! Cody, wait! Ray gets up and scurries after Cody. Cody sees 4 Andys coming down the hallway in a single file. He starts to unload the beanbag rounds into their chest lenses. The closest one falls. That's 1. The second in line falls. That's 2. Cody unloads another round. That's 3. Cody's gun jams. Uh-oh. The last Andy is headed straight for Cody. Cody drops his gun and runs the other way. Ray manages to catch the Andy from around a corner and clotheslines him into the ground. Yeah, that's what you get. Ray stomps the Andy's chest eye and it deactivates. Cody points to something. Look, Ray, 4 more are coming up the stairs. Cody looks to the stairs and 4 Andys are running down, making their way towards Ray and Cody. Split up. I'll go this way, you go that way. Okay. Ray runs off. So does Cody. Interior abandoned water treatment plant, Area 2 day. The two Andys chasing Cody are walking down a narrow hallway with a catwalk overhead. Cody is nowhere in sight. The Andys come into the open area. They look left, they look right. You guys, up here! Cody swings from the ledge of the catwalks and kicks one Andy in the chest lens, and it falls to the ground. Their other Andy assumes a fighting position. So does Cody. Punches and kicks are exchanged each at blurring speed. Cody notices a spike behind the Andy is sticking out of a pipe. Cody drop kicks the Andy and it's sent backwards into the pipe, impaling the Andy. Done. Cody runs off. Interior abandoned water treatment plant, Area 3 day. Ray is fighting off two Andys in a fistfight. Ray really shows what a skilled fighter he is. He punches one Andy while simultaneously kicking another. One Andy flips over Ray and grabs him by the arms. The first Andy starts pounding Ray's chest. Hey! The Andy turns around and gets shot by Julie. Cody pops up behind the Andy and puts him in a chokehold. Julie yells at Ray. Ray, duck! Ray ducks and Julie shoots the Andy that Cody has in a chokehold. The Andy goes limp and falls to the ground. Thank you. Anytime. Where'd you get the gun? Hideout piece. Cody walks up to the two. Well, it looks like she can handle herself after all, huh, Ray? I've got a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Oh, okay. Cody laughs. The three run off. Exterior abandoned water treatment plant day. Ray, Cody, and Julie see Lexi, notice them, and run inside the plant. Shoot her! Ray shoots Lexi, and she falls to the ground. Julie walks over and puts her on the hood of the Cameo car. Do you have an antidote for the tranquilizer you just shot her with? Ray takes out a pen-like device and sticks it in Lexi. I do. She begins to come to. Ray switches to a yellow pen-like device. What's that? Fast-acting sodium pentothal. Cody looks at her for a moment. Ray, this is the technician. Huh. From the day the Andy tore up our house. That's right. Lexi begins to struggle. Calm down. Let go of me. You're not going anywhere. Now, who are you? Kiana Anna Durant. Uh-huh. You're the mole, aren't you? Yes. Where's Alexis? On her way. Where? What's her plan? She's on her way to Frederickson Enterprises and wanted me to steal some surveillance footage of the building. Why? Alexis doesn't tell me her plans. That's the beauty of the plan. We need to go. What about Kiana? Handcuff her to a pole or something. Do you have handcuffs? Cody holds up handcuffs he pulled off his utility belt. I do. Exterior freeway day. The Cameo car races under us. Interior Jaguar XJ 1000 day. Ray and Cody are in front with Ray driving. Julie is in the back. So what are we going to do? We're going to kick some ass. She has about 100 robots. That doesn't worry me. What does? Cody points. That. They can see Frederickson Enterprises out the window. The roof has black smoke coming from it. Exterior glass tower day. The Cameo car pulls up. Several police cars are scattered about. Cars are overturned and things are on fire. There is an idle helicopter nearby. Ray, Cody, and Julie pull up, and Mike comes up to meet them. What are you doing? I'm here to help. This is utter chaos. Has anybody been hurt? A few injuries, but no, nobody's been hurt. But there are at least 100 robots in there. Are there hostages? We tapped into the building's mainframe and maybe about 300 hostages, maybe more. Are you going to make your move? Nobody's talking. Andys are blocking the exits behind the shatterproof glass doors, holding perfectly motionless. We don't want to risk them killing everybody. It's a sticky situation. We do know that the terrorist known as Alexis Durant has got Eric Bergson on the top floor. Unfortunately, there's no way to land on the helipad. Why not? Exterior glass tower day. On the rooftop, there is a helicopter smoldering in the rubble. Alexis Durant blew up Frederickson's personal helicopter. Exterior glass tower day. Back at the police lines, Ray, Cody, and Julie and Mike are figuring things out. As a SWAT team member comes up and tugs on Mike's shoulder. What is it? SWAT team member whispers in his ears. I gotta go. I'm getting some new information. Mike runs away with the SWAT team member. Ray turns to Julie. Julie, can you get me some colored smoke grenades? I could. Why? I have an idea. I'll see if I can get some. Julie runs over to the SWAT van. Ray wraps his arm around Cody. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? If you're thinking go through the secret entrance, then yes, I am. They could have a whole army up there. I really don't care at this point. I know, I want to see Eric again too. We're just going to have to bite the bullet on this one, take a hit for the team. There's 300 lives at stake. You got a point. What's the plan? I got a hunch. I don't think Alexis is going to kill those people. And why's that? Think about it. Has she actually killed anybody yet? She plans to, but did she? No. I think I can talk her down. I hope you're basing this on more than just Dr. Phil. Cody, trust me. Julie runs up with smoke grenades in her hand. Purple smoke, now what? We're going to try something, and I need you to trust me. What's your plan? Julie, trust me. Like I trust you. Julie looks to the side for a moment and then at Ray. I trust you. Can you pilot that helicopter? Yes. When you see the purple smoke, fly to the south ledge. Got it? Got it. Cody, let's go. Interior secret entrance hallway. Ray and Cody walk through the secret entrance. You got the smoke? Cody holds it up. Are you blind? Whatever happens to me, your priority is Eric. What about I said, whatever happens to me, your priority is Eric. Got me? Got you. But what are you going to do? I'm going to convince Alexis to give up. Ray hits the button and the doors to the elevator open. Do you think you can do that? They get inside and press the button. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Because if you don't, the doors begin to close. I know. Enter Eric's office day. Eric is handcuffed and sitting in his chair. Alexis has a gun and is typing on the keypad embedded in Eric's desk. Alexis has purple skin-tight latex suit on. You're never going to get away with this. Yeah, whatever. What's your plan, Alexis? Alexis picks up her gun from the desk. My plan? You want to know what my plan is? That'd be nice. I'm wiping you off the face of the earth. And now Falcon Factory is producing 500 Andy soldiers. Not just in this country either. I've hacked into their mainframe. And when they come out the assembly line, they will have been programmed with one singular mission. Kill anyone and everything related to Eric Fredrickson. You're insane. Thank you. Alexis hears a tone. What was that? I don't know. The secret elevator door is open. Alexis grabs Eric and puts her gun to his head. Behind Ray and Cody step out of the secret entrance as the door closes behind them. Hello, Alexis. Well, if it isn't the son and the nephew. Get that gun away from my dad. Don't think so. Ray and Cody step forward. Alexis cocks her gun. Stop walking unless you want a hole in his head. You don't want to do that. What if I do? Don't. Alexis, it's not too late. Too late for what? You can still give up. I thought never give up was your motto. It's one of them. Uh-huh. You're about to ruin the lives of 300 people, including your sisters. Alexis lets out a short laugh, followed by an uncontrollable laughter. It's not funny, Alexis. You really are a simp, aren't you? I'm not killing 300 people. Would you mind explaining that? The cops are reading a copy of the heat signature from 2 weeks ago. The contamination drill. Yes, all employees hiding under their desks like scared little children. Nobody's going to die except the people in this room. Then kill us. Ray, do it now. Shoot us. Blow our ever-loving brains out. Alexis hallucinations in the corner. Do it, Alexis. Alexis points her gun at Ray. Don't what? Kill them. Alexis is shaking. I can't. Just shut up. They want to kill you. They don't give a crap about you. Kill them. Alexis is talking to the corner from Ray's point of view. Shut up. Shut up. Who are you talking to? You shut up too. She's crazy, fellas. Alexis pistol whips Eric. Arr! Alexis holds her hands over her mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You are sorry. One sorry bitch. I am not a bitch. She is crazy. Alexis points her gun back at Ray and Cody. In about 5 minutes, this building is going up. With you in it. Have you thought about that? I've been thinking about it for a while now. Ever since she came. Who? Alexis points to an empty corner. Her, can't you see? There's nobody there. Alexis, you're sick. You're not well. We want to help you. Don't tell me she's not there. I can see her. She doesn't exist. Alexis shoots at the corner 3 times. She's gone. I told you. It's too late. I must follow through. Alexis, I'm going to walk over and take your gun. Oh, no, you're not. Who's going to stop me? I can think of 4 people. Alexis whistles. 4 androids who look exactly like Alexis step out from behind them. What now? Ladies, this is Cameo Man. Kill him. A fight ensues. 2 attack Ray, 2 attack Cody. They fight like kung fu masters, punching and kicking. Ray fights one android's... Cody takes off one android's head off with a ballistic grapple. Its head lands at Alexis' feet. She kicks it away. Cody wraps a cord around one android's neck. She whips around like he were 2 pounds. Ray is engaged in a fist fight with the other 2. One chokeholds Ray, and Ray wrestles with the one in front of him. Ray sprays an android in front of him with the mace watch. Ray moves backward and slams into the ground. He stomps it face in. Ray grabs the mace to Alexis and snaps her neck. Ray sees Cody's struggling with the last Alexis. Cody, let go. Why? Go light the smoke. Okay. Cody releases the lookalike and runs toward the window. Alexis cocks her gun again. Where do you think you're going? Eric jumps up and tackles Alexis. He wrestles with her. Exterior glass tower day. Cody runs out to the ledge and pulls the pin on the grenade. Purple smoke spurts come out. The helicopter is on its way. Interior helicopter day. Julie is piloting. She motions to Bennigan's her co-pilot. That's the signal. Let's go. Interior Eric's office day. Ray's punching the last android. Eric is holding Alexis' arm down that has the gun in it. Cody grabs the gun. The gun goes off. This distracts Ray. The last lookalike holds Ray up by his throat. Ray, get Eric to the helicopter. But just do it. Cody holds the gun on Alexis. Eric gets up. Shoot the computer. Why? Just do it. Cody shoots the computer. Interior Falcon Factory's control hub day. A computer reads transmission failure, abort manufacturing. Interior Eric's office day. Alexis bolts up and twists the gun out of Cody's arm. She holds the gun and points it at Cody. The helicopter is hovering outside the ledge. Alexis looks at her watch. It reads 46 seconds. You have 46 seconds. For what? To get out of here. Alexis holds the gun up in the air. Now go before I change my mind. So I just want to annotate this part right here. This isn't part of the script that I'm reading, but she faked the heat signature on the heat sensors in EFG, the glass tower. So the heat signatures they're reading are from like a few days ago when they did a security test. Eric and Cody run out to the ledge and get in the helicopter. Alexis looks at the android choking Ray. Part of the android's face is missing. Abort Operation 114. The android drops him. Ray is on his knees holding his throat. Alexis runs over and helps Ray up. Are you hurt? My knee. Alexis and Ray hobble over to the ledge. Interior helicopter day. Ray gets onto the helicopter. Alexis stands on the ledge. Come on, let's go. No. Exterior glass tower day. The tower starts to blow up floor by floor from the ground up. It gives way beneath Alexis' feet. No! Ray puts his feet on the skid and pushes himself down in Alexis' direction. They are falling, falling, falling. Ray catches her and pulls a string on the cuff of his costume, then smoke envelops them. Interior helicopter day. Julie screams, Ray! Exterior glass tower day. Ray and Alexis emerge from the smoke alive, floating on a parachute coming from Ray's sleeve. They float down to the police line where a grouping of police are stationed. You saved me. I know. Mike grabs Alexis by the arm. Come with me, ma'am. You're under arrest. Alexis kisses Ray, who pulls away. I'm sorry. Julie lands the helicopter, takes off her helmet, and rushes towards Ray. She didn't see the kiss. Julie runs up to Ray. You did it. I always have a few tricks up my sleeve. But how? It's a new ultra-thin material Ferguson Enterprise had been working on. It's the same material used in this outfit. Julie goes in for a kiss. Ray stops her. Julie. Before we do that, may I ask you something? What? Will you marry me? Julie kisses Ray long and hard. Does that answer your question? The entire scene is a mess. Fire trucks and firefighters are spraying the rubble. Title card, 1 year later. Interior, small windowless room. Ray's in a tuxedo, tying his tie in a 3-paned mirror. Cody is also in a tux, sitting behind him on a bench. Did you ever think our lives would turn out like this? You mean, did I think Alexis would reform? That's one of the things. I was hopeful. I never thought she would have a hand in rebuilding the tower either. This woman is a genius. Yeah, okay. Eric enters the room. It's time. Interior, Eric's new office. Here Comes the Bride begins playing. Eric's new office is somewhat similar to his old one, but pews of people have been set up and an altar is where his desk should be. Behind Ray and the priest is the beautiful vista of Las Vegas. Eric and Cody stand and watch as Julie comes out dressed in a white skin-tight lace bodysuit with white veil over her face. She walks up to Ray, who uncovers her beautiful face. Hi. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the joining of this man and woman in holy matrimony. The ring. Cody gives Ray the ring. With this ring, I thee wed. With this ring, I thee wed. You have prepared our vows. You have prepared your vows. I have. Yes. Julie, you may begin. Ray, the first time I met you was a brief one. I had no idea what to say. Now the only thing I can say is yes. And Ray? What can I say? I've always held a kind of misogynistic view toward women until I met you. I didn't believe there was one woman on the planet who could handle herself the way you handled yours. Not only did I save your life, but you saved mine. And I thank you for that, out of the bottom of my heart. Then repeat after me. I, Julie Banks, do take you as my husband in sickness and in health till death do us part. Do take you as my husband in sickness and health until death do us part. And I, Raymond Jack, take you, Julie Banks, as my lawfully wedded wife. Take you, Julie Banks, as my lawfully wedded wife. In sickness and health until death do us part. In sickness and in health till death do us part. And you may now kiss the bride. They kiss and the audience applauses. Cody looks over to one of the audience and there sits Alexis Trance in handcuffs, applauding and crying tears of joy. Moving away from Ray and Julie out the window and into a long shot, we see the glory of the restored shimmering tower where the old one was. Post-credit sequence. Exterior junkyard day. Dan and Dave are digging through the rest, scavenging for collectibles. Hey, look, a robot. Let's switch it on. Do you think we should? Couldn't hurt. Dave reaches around to the back of her head and presses a button. Its red eyes begin to glow. Lookalikes POV. It sees two men in a readout that displays primary mission. And then another prompt appears. Kill Cameo Man. The end. So there you go. There is Cameo Man, the 2029 version. I told you I had something special for you. And now I've got to read the 6 billion comments. So, we can have a little talk. I'm surprised I'm not hoarse right now. Like a nice bubble bath. There's some tea. I listen while I D2. You don't even play D2, dankness. What's D2? I don't know what that is. Miles, you should do something more productive. Hi, Bimbo. Hi, Bimberino. Sit back and relax. Sit back and indulge the dulcet tones of Randy's smooth voice. Hi, Yakvov. Hi, Michael. I'm not Michael. Dankness, are you planning on eating tomorrow? I'm not sure. Dankness, be quiet, man. I'm trying to listen to Randy. You should make a healthy meal of baked fish, some stone veggie with some nice cream sauce and baked potatoes. Eat a raw veggie. Stop eating like a child. You put whipped cream on everything. Whoa, you're reading the whole Cameo Man script? That's cool. Maybe next time you can get some people from the chat do a table read. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. So, Dankness, talk on here, but you can't take a few minutes to talk to my friends? Dankness is a cool guy, Carrie. I don't feel like a headset. Use your phone. I don't mind headset either. This is a great script. Why so mad, Carrie? Can the Carrie Show and Dankness fight in you're right. Better. So we got some comments here. We got some drama. Call him what do you do? I just want to. That was a good line about not wanting. Oh shit! Enjoying the story. It's a movie script. Calls videos movies. Calls videos letters. Now he's calling a movie script story. It is a story, actually. I agree. I like Cody a lot. The weed illegal. Yeah. Should do this more often, Randy. Maybe I will. This is an engaging story. 11 minutes until Mary is Saint's new word. Hey, trying to do it. Well, this is what Black Mirror warned us about. Okay. So, Dankness, if I were you, here's what I would do, Dankness. To keep everybody from messing with you, I would, when you want to come in on a stream, just give yourself a random name like Joe Blow 2026. And, and then you won't have to endure all the, what you have to endure. I'm not going to say it, but yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I would just come in as somebody else and, I'll read your comment, even if you are somebody else. Just put in like too tall man or something, like skinny dude or something, just create another little name. So that was it. That was the first Cameo Man script I ever wrote. So there you go. That was the script, and I didn't even need a break. I didn't need a bathroom break, didn't need a soda break, didn't need a break to, get my voice going on. So yeah, that script was 104 pages. So if y'all want to see more, let me know. And like I said, I have 5 feature-length Cameo Man scripts that I just wasn't happy with. And I reading this one through again, it is interesting. It is interesting, but again, it's not exactly what I wanted to, so I'm just going to remove that. So yeah, so there you go. And I think I'm going to cap it off. It's 100 minutes or 1 hour and 39 minutes. And I think I've been talking for about 3 minutes. So yeah, unless y'all have something else to say, let me know what you thought about the script. Otherwise, I'm just going to go and, so there is the script, the entire thing. So, yep, doesn't look like anybody else is commenting. So I am just going to chill and I'm going to leave. And I promise you it's nothing special. And maybe if I feel like it, I will read the 2014 draft and then maybe the 2016, the 2019. We'll see. Like I said, drop a like if you want to see more. And my name is Randy Brown for Cameo Man, and I keep screwing up the send off. My name is Randy Brown for Cameo Man 2021 and the Era of Magic. And I will see you later, alligator. All right, bye. I am Audi 5000.